Hi, my name is Richard Brummel.
Hello, and I'm Matthew Whitney.
And we're going to have a bit of a look through Matthew's classic car auction coming up on the 4th of November. So you've been out on the road again, Matt. You've been a busy bunny, haven't you?
As always.
So you've kind of got vehicles 1925 to 2014.
Yeah.
So not kind of quite 100 years, but first up, the Morris Bullnose.
Yeah, that's a very nicely presented car. Comes from a private collection. It's had a body off rebuild. Recently had the engine rebuilt as well. So yeah, just a nice, honest car, that.
Yeah, nice to see. And the value on that is?
Yeah, it should do mid-teens, sort of 15, 16, 17, that sort of area.
Nice looking wooden artillery wheels on it as well.
Indeed.
But moving forward, it's to a slightly more sporty looking number, the Lotus.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, 72. So it's a 130S. Been rebuilt on a Spider chassis, so everything's been done underneath. Engine's been rebuilt. It's only done about 1,500 miles. Interior's been done, but the paint lets it down a little bit.
Does it? Yeah. Again, that's from a local deceased estate, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
And he spent, was it 10,000 on the?
Something like that. It's more than that, I think.
Yeah.
And I say he's done about 1,500 miles.
And the great thing is, you know, if I'd have had this sort of 15, 20 years ago, when the kids were younger, I might have got away with it, mightn't I?
You won't get away with
it. No, I never got away with it. No, you're absolutely right there. But at least with it being a 2+2, there is room for the kids and mother-in-law in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, with a room for mother-in-law in the back is this, the old Bergerac. Now, if you're at a certain age, you've probably got no idea who Bergerac is.
Unfortunately, we do.
We do. So this is a 47, isn't it, the Triumph?
Yeah, it's an 1800 Roadster. And we're talking about somewhere to put the mother-in-law. You've got the dicky seat.
You've got the dicky, absolutely, popper in the back there. And again, this has been a long-term ownership, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. It's the gentleman's owned that since the 1970s. He had it in store for 10, 15 years, and then it came out. It was fully rebuilt. Massive history file with it, loads and loads of photographs. Changed the colour. It was originally red, so he changed it to that sort of gunmetal grey, which is a period colour. Yeah. Full blue leather, new hood, everything. So yeah, another nice presenting car.
And he's moving house, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He's moving up north.
Moving up north, yes. And that's a Devon car, isn't it? That one.
Yeah.
Been busy down there.
Yeah.
But a more local car now. We know where this car's... Obviously, we know where the car's come from, but we've been driving past this car for decades, haven't we? Driving past the garage, technically.
Yeah.
And who would have thought you'd have a sort of a 1950 Tatra Tetraplan T600...
lurking there.
Lurking in the garage. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I think the better shot is the derriere shot, the behind shot with that wonderful fin and an amazing air-cooled engine. I mean, it's
it really is for its day. It was aerodynamically styled, and that sort of the fin on the back there was supposed to give it stability. It's 2 litre air-cooled flat floor engine. Again, really, really rare in this country.
I've never seen one.
You know,
only on Twitter feed.
Yeah. Really, really rare.
And again, been off the road for a long time
since the early 80s. It is running and driving. It did well. Yeah, client got it going.
And I suppose technically it's MOT exempt. So
good luck with that.
Kind of good luck with that. Yeah. But again, a rare looking project for that.
Yeah.
And also another car that's we've been stuck away in garages a lot, haven't we? The MGA. It's a pretty looking MGA. This one.
Yeah. Again, that was restored 10 years ago. It's been in the current ownership for the last 8 years. He's done some improvements to it since the initial restoration. So it's got a Ford T9 gearbox in it, 5-speed. Which gives it a bit longer legs. Nice car.
I think it's one of the things whereby the reason why you didn't get this one out of the garage is because you didn't have the keys. The owner wasn't about. But you can sort of see that actually for a car restored 10 years ago, I think that really still shows really well.
Still stacks up well, I'd say.
But for a car that hasn't been anywhere near a road for 10, 20, 30, nearly 40 years. Yeah. Is this. Now, I had no idea what this is. That's why you run the department. But it's that 1960 Fairthorpe Electron Minor. And the first thing I see is a supercharger.
Yeah, it's got a Shorrock supercharger on it.
It's not the world's biggest supercharger, but it's a supercharger.
It's not the world's biggest engine, is it?
It's not the world's biggest engine. But again, you know, we talk about sort of barn-stored vehicles. This is proper barn-stored, isn't it?
That's been in there for decades.
You know, on a farm, proper barn.
Yeah, the uncle of the gentleman who sold the car bought it new, so it's been in one family owned from new. Probably hasn't been sort of really started since the 1970s.
Yeah.
And there is a little story goes with it that his uncle did 100 miles an hour in it with 2 passengers. So you can
Obviously on an airstrip where that was legal.
absolutely, yeah, but you can take that with
A pinch
of salt.
Going downhill, going down
yeah.
Porlock Hill or something. Yeah. Okay, but from a little engine to a big engine, the '72 Buick Riviera boat tail. I mean, it's kind of baby. We're kind of almost a huggy bear, aren't we? In this again, men of and ladies of a certain age. Yeah. Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's they only made them for very short, 3 years.
Yeah.
Series 3.
Don't break the back window glass, for God's sake.
You'll never replace it.
You'll never replace it. But what a fabtastic car.
It is, great shape.
Presence,
massive big V8, all the bells and whistles you'd want from that time. So
again, that's been hasn't been on the road for long.
It is currently MOT. They did MOT'd recently, so it's ready to.
But it's been
go.
Stored, hasn't it?
It has been stored.
Yeah, hence the paint.
But no, really interesting car, really rare car on the British roads.
Yeah. And also, another car that's been stored is the 85, the 380 SL here. Now, again, I understand the owner who lives up near Swindon, you went to travel and see him, he said in all the years he's owned it, he's never once taken out in the rain. Nope. And as you went to go and see it when it was raining he refused to
take it out.
I'm not absolutely well done him. Yeah. But again, what a pretty looking Merc.
Yeah, low mileage, full service history. He bought it from Dick Follett. So again,
Dick Lovett.
Lovett, sorry. Did I say yeah? Dick Lovett, sorry.
He does, yes. And moving on quickly, totally pampered, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Got everything. I think the spare wheel has never been out of the boot. Yeah. Very, very well presented.
And they have. Well, it is beautiful. But the next car again, you've been on the farm again, haven't you?
Yeah,
Another one which I think to a degree is beautifully presented in an organic state.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you see is what you get. It's been dry stored in a barn, and again, proper barn find as opposed to sort of making it up.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's been there for decades. Right for restoration. All the original bits are on it.
But it's a relatively early one. It's a 61 this
61,
one? It's a 61 this one, Little Austin 7 Mini restoration project.
Yeah.
Again, as you said to me earlier on today, rare to find these days. You're looking for a project.
Yeah, most things are being restored these days, so actually find something to start from a level playing field is very difficult. So,
the next one, which is actually a 1990, we're on to the Mini run now, aren't we? This is a Mini 1000 rebuilt to look like a Cooper.
Yep. Again, so it sits on Midnight wheels. It's been resprayed Old English white with a black roof, just like a Mini Cooper. A few other bits and pieces, but nothing
mechanical.
No.
But actually, you could get in. You can go to a few car shows. Yeah. You can take it to the supermarket and not worry about it too much.
Yeah, no,
but another car that's hardly ever been to the supermarket is the Mayfair, isn't it?
Yeah, that's only done 17,000 miles from you with full history. Again, very, very original. Nothing being done with it. It's an automatic, which makes it a bit more. I don't know. I suppose it's a little bit more unusual.
Never raced or rallied then.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Yeah. And then the final Mini, again, another limited edition one like the Mini Mayfair, the Paul Smith, which is one of my personal favourites of the editions of the Minis that have been rolled out.
Yeah.
And is it blue or is it purple?
It's blue.
It is
blue. I know we have this concept, but it is blue.
But I like the green bits. Green, the colour of money. There we go.
So,
and you get little green jacks and bits and bobs.
Yep.
And again, that's a restored one, isn't it?
That's been restored. Yeah, that had about £6,000 spent on the body. So one of only 300. So
And amazing, we've had a few in recently for sale. We must have almost captured the market. Yeah. And the final lot, and we don't do a great deal with tractors, but we love tractors, is this. Again, this is from a local deceased estate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little 1947 T20 petrol engine, this one.
Little Fergie.
Yeah, little grey Fergie.
And that's
I spent many a happy hour on, or not so
well,
happy
my
on one of those.
Uncle Norman had one of those with a little box in the back for the sheet. No, I have very happy memories of that too. Yeah. And the value on that is...
It's around the £1,000 mark,
yeah,
it's $1,200.
It's a no reserve.
Yeah.
No reserve. We'll call it a vehicle. It's got an engine and wheels and bits and pieces. Well, that's a bit of a quick look through the cars. You've got around about 45 vehicles.
Yeah, I think it's 45, 46.
45, 46. Yeah, that's about 45, from Bentleys through to Jaguars, through to BMWs, through to Tatras, actually. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, thanks for that, Matt. I hope you've enjoyed our little look through the car sale that's coming up, and maybe we'll see you at the sale. Thank you.
Thanks so much.